If powerful stories of ordinary believers stepping out in extraordinary faith move you, if you want more real-life heroes of faith, biblical inspiration, and messages that challenge you to trust God boldly, subscribe right now and hit the bell for notifications. Join this growing community of believers hungry for God's work in history and today. Let's be inspired together. What kind of woman leaves behind everything familiar, sails across treacherous oceans, ventures alone into lands feared by even the bravest men, and confronts ancient traditions rooted in superstition and fear? What kind of woman stands between warring tribes, rescues innocent lives marked for death, and earns the deep respect of chiefs, warriors, and colonial authorities alike? This is no legend or myth. This is the true, faith-fueled story of Mary Slessor, a Scottish woman from humble beginnings who became one of Nigeria's greatest heroes of faith. Mary Mitchell Slessor was born on December 2, 1848, in Gilcomston, a working-class suburb of Aberdeen, Scotland. She was the second of 7 children in a family plagued by hardship. Her father, Robert, a shoemaker by trade, battled severe alcoholism that drained the family's resources and brought misery to their home. When he lost his job, the burden fell heavily on the family. By age 11, Mary had to leave school and take up grueling work in the textile mills of Dundee, where the family had moved for better opportunities. She worked long, exhausting hours, often from 6 in the morning until 6 at night, handling heavy looms in dangerous, dusty conditions to help support her mother and siblings. Life in the mills was harsh, poor pay, long shifts, and constant threat of injury. Yet, in those dark years, Mary's faith was forged. Her mother, a devoted Christian, instilled in her a love for scripture and prayer. Mary taught herself to read more deeply through church classes and borrowed books. She joined a local mission band and Sunday school, where she absorbed stories of missionaries. One figure captured her heart above all: David Livingstone, the explorer and missionary whose adventures in Africa filled her with awe. His death in 1873, when Mary was 25, struck her deeply. She felt a stirring. Perhaps she could take up the work he left behind. "I am on a royal mission," she would later say. "I am in the service of the King of Kings." That conviction grew stronger after her father's death and the passing of her brother, who had once planned to go as a missionary. In 1875, at age 27, Mary applied to the Foreign Mission Board of the United Presbyterian Church of Scotland. Accepted after brief training in Edinburgh, she sailed on August 5, 1876, aboard the SS Ethiopia, arriving in Calabar, present-day Nigeria, just over a month later. Calabar was known as the White Man's Grave, a humid, disease-ridden coastal region where malaria, dysentery, and other illnesses claimed many lives. Previous missionaries had died young or fled, but Mary refused to stay sheltered in the mission compounds, like many others. She learned the Efik language quickly, adopted simple local clothing, ate native food, and lived among the people. She believed true change came not from afar, but through genuine relationship, respect, and understanding. "Prayer is the greatest power God has put into our hands for service," she often said, and she relied on it daily. For the first few years, she taught in Duketown, Old Town, and Creektown, running schools, dispensing medicine, and sharing the gospel. In 1879, she contracted severe malaria and was forced to return to Scotland to recover. During that time, her mother and sister died, severing her last family ties in Britain. "Heaven is now nearer to me than Britain," she wrote, "and no one will be anxious about me if I go up country." In 1885, after another bout of illness, she returned stronger in resolve. She pushed beyond the coast into the interior, the feared Okoyong region, a dense, lawless area of intertribal warfare, human sacrifice, and brutal customs. Europeans avoided it. Traders and officials warned against it. Mary went alone. She lived in simple mud huts with bare floors, walked barefoot through jungles, faced armed warriors, poisonous snakes, and constant threats, yet carried no weapons, only unwavering faith and love. The Okoyong people, initially suspicious, began to call her Ma, Mother. and eventually Queen of Okoyong, or Mother of all the peoples. She mediated disputes, prevented bloodshed with calm words where guns had failed, and protected the vulnerable. Her courage won hearts. Trust grew into deep loyalty. The practice that horrified her most was the killing of twins. In many communities, twins were seen as a curse, proof that one child was demon-possessed. Custom demanded the murder of one or both infants, often by strangling, drowning, or abandonment in the forest. Mothers faced banishment, shame, or death. Mary refused to stand by. She stormed into villages, confronted chiefs and witch doctors, searched the bush for abandoned babies, carried them in her arms, nursed them, and raised dozens as her own adopted children. She built homes for them, taught them, and showed the people that twins were a blessing, not a curse. Risking her life time after time, her persistent love and prayerful intervention changed minds. Killings decreased dramatically in areas she reached. By the early 1900s, colonial laws reinforced what she had begun. The practice was largely eradicated across southeastern Nigeria. To this day, Mary Slessor is remembered in Nigeria as the woman who saved the twins. Her influence expanded far beyond rescue work. She became a peacemaker between warring clans, stopping conflicts through negotiation and wisdom. Her fairness earned official recognition. In 1905, the British administration appointed her vice consul and district magistrate for Okoyong, one of the first women in Africa to hold judicial authority. She presided over courts, defended women's rights, protected children from cruelty, and administered justice with compassion rather than harshness. Power never corrupted her. She remained humble, living simply and serving tirelessly. Years of relentless work, repeated malaria attacks, and harsh living conditions took their toll. Her body weakened. She suffered fevers, exhaustion, and mobility issues. Doctors pleaded with her to return to Scotland for good. She refused, declaring, "I am prepared to go anywhere, provided it be forward." Even when she could barely walk, supported by a stick, she continued visiting villages, preaching, healing, and loving. On January 13, 1915, at age 66, Mary Slessor passed away peacefully in Ikot Oku, near Calabar, surrounded by the African children she had rescued and loved as her own. Her funeral drew crowds, colonial officials, missionaries, chiefs, women, and children from many tribes. 2 services were held, one in English, one in Efik. She was buried with full honors in Calabar, a rare tribute to a foreign woman who had become family to a nation. Mary Slessor did not conquer with weapons or force. She conquered with the love of Christ. She did not rule through fear or authority alone. She ruled through compassion, prayer, and unshakable faith. Her life proves that one ordinary person, surrendered to God, can change the destiny of nations, save countless lives, and leave a legacy that echoes through generations. Mary Slessor, forever a hero of faith, remembered in Scotland, celebrated in Nigeria, and inspiring believers worldwide. What an extraordinary testament to God's power working through a willing heart. If Mary Slessor's courage, sacrifice, and love for Christ stirred your spirit, if it challenges you to step out in faith, don't miss the next hero of faith story. Subscribe now so these inspiring messages come straight to you. Like if this blessed you, comment below. Which part of Mary's life touched you most? Share with a friend who needs encouragement today. Thank you for watching. May God raise up more ordinary people like Mary and like you to do extraordinary things for His kingdom. See you in the next video. God bless. The list of heroes and heroines of faith is endless, but we will try our best to capture as many we can. It may interest you to know that this story is in a book. If you need it, check the description below to get it.